Hi, this is Dan, and I'm back with more Let's Play Crush Deluxe. So let's head into our league, and we can distribute points. The last game was a pretty quick one. We got really lucky with the ball bin activations early on, so probably not a lot of our guys will have points. Actually, let's check this. Okay, we're in the lead on points, but F Loops and the Olympians are close behind. So we're 7-2, he's 6-2 and 1. And man, this Division 2, they're kind of sucking. Alright, so we can head in here to see our points. We're probably not going to have a ton of new points to distribute, because not a lot of our guys even saw action in that game, but Hussein might. He was the one that managed to run it in. Alright, so finally we can activate Leader. So this is the Leader / Hive Overseer skill. Costs 60 skill points, and all players within 5 tiles receive a bonus to their checking. Hive Overseer adds an additional +1 to Hive Mind effect. 9x only replaces Leader skill. Okay, so I think this will be good. He's Hive Overseer. So I'm not sure if that means he also gets the leadership ability of the local improvements to check, or it's just the improvement to all 9x skills, but either way I think it's going to be good, and I'm excited to see it in the game. Alright, he doesn't have anything. He doesn't have enough. So Nenex now has enough to be Sly. So that, and I don't think anybody's out injured. Yeah, except for Nine who's already not in the top, in the 9 that get onto the field. So we'll head over to the schedule. And I think this is the 10th week, so I think this is the last regular season game. And after this, we'll be going into the end of season tournament. Yeah, week 10. So let's start this and run the computer games. So I mean, in some sense that seeing the Hive Overseer in action is not going to be super impressive, because it's just going to be like a +3 instead of a +2 to the stats, but we've been working for it for so long, and I'm excited to see it. And then if we can get all our guys having that, I think that's going to be really, it's going to like supercharge our team. Because by the time you get like not all 9 players on the field, that would be, I guess, 8 others. So you would get like a boost of 24 to all your stats, which is really good. I think one of them doesn't boost as much. I think it's like dodge ability, and maybe 2 of them don't boost as much, and you don't get bonuses to action points either. So, but things like checking and strength and toughness all get a boost, so, and jump and hands. So late game 9x is going to be pretty powerful. And we've already had a pretty dominant team, so. Of course, the other players presumably have been spending their skill points, so they're getting things like strength upgrades and so forth. So presumably they're getting better as well. Can't fall into the trap of thinking that our guys are the only ones that get better. And we're probably disproportionately better because we've been winning a lot, which means we've been getting a lot of points. So, at a minimum, I think being on a team that wins the game gets you points, scoring a goal gets you points, and you don't win if you don't score the goal. So, things like that are all argue for us having more skill points on average than any of the other teams, except for maybe F-Loops and the Olympians, because they've been doing well as well. And I assume the AI upgrades their players just like a human would. I mean, not just like a human would, but by some algorithm that approximates what a human would do. Yeah, I mean, in general, sometimes the AI makes odd decisions, like sometimes in that arena where you've got the ball bins that are all sort of have like a ring of the shock pads around them. Like there was that time where Gronk was just jumping back and forth over the thing for a while, but oftentimes the AI for the individual players is pretty satisfying, I think, so it contributes to a fun game. They don't seem to make crazy decisions. You can see, for example, they don't do things that like coordinating assists, so they tend to move one player's full action points per thing. So that's a slight advantage that a human has that the AI doesn't. All right, so Hailstorm. We haven't faced these guys before, but should be pretty good. And the Furies seem like they're missing a few from their roster. Yeah, and we'll start. Alright, this looks like our home arena. Alright, well, not the greatest beam-in location for us. Right, we can just head over here. And be well positioned to get either one of these. Alright. So that's good for us. That the Kermian not getting in, because Kermians are going to be racing for the ball pads just like we are. And they're going to be pretty good at it, unlike these Gronks. Speaking of which, we can try to snag this one right out from under him. And we'll go to this one first, I guess. Alright, Hussein has the ball again. At some point we might need to look into that plan of putting Hussein later in the order, because he's already got a lot of points, but... Oh, and I forgot to look at the stat upgrades of my second guy, because Hussein is the one with the high overseer ability. Okay, so where are we? So Hussein is down there. And we've got to get up here. So I think it makes sense to kind of run through the middle. especially since we've got some defenders, you know, some other guys who can act as blockers nearby. So I think it makes the most sense. I'll send Thifu down here. I mean, it might be slightly better to position here so we can get a reaction check against this guy, but then he'd be a square behind as we run this way. So. And then we can bring Nixton back this way. Okay. Yeah, we can see that our stats are an odd number. Normally they'd be an even number because of the +2 per 9x, but and actually we can. So, and that's that. But if we go to him, well, that's interesting. We should check to see if the checking score is also improved for the guy who's close by. Yeah, I'm not. So, okay. So he's probably just trying to do the thing I would do of just being in the way and through this region. But I was actually thinking I would head around this way. So I was like, why is he positioning himself in such a weird way? But it actually kind of makes sense. Okay, so let's compare this guy's stats. He's got 49 checking, 54 strength. This guy has 49 checking, 54 strength. This guy's got 49 checking, 54 strength. Okay, so I'm a little bit not entirely sure how that works, but I think that's fine. So we'll just run over this way. And I think he's probably at bigger risk from people beaming in than from that people running down from the top, so I'll position this guy down at the bottom. And actually run over here like so. And I think I'll leave him there rather than going exactly above, because it'll be better when we run up to the left. And this guy will head over the top, I think. Alright, so that guy could be a minor problem. He's quick, so he's going to be able to position himself well. But they tend to be weak, so. Alright, and there's a problem beaming in. Yeah, so this is where the Gronk's low speed is really going to hold them back, although that guy is now a problem. Okay. So I go here and try to check this Gronk. Well, that wasn't great. So I guess I'm going to have to risk this. Alright. That was good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, he wouldn't be able to get close enough to throw a check at this Kermian. So Nixon is going to do it. Alright. And so once again we're kind of running away with this game, so basically we lucked out, and not complete luck, but we had the advantage of we got the ball early, and that sort of plays to our strengths as a team of having high speed guys. So this guy up here, really there's not a lot to do with him. And this guy will just block from the teleporter. I'm standing here. And we're going. Yeah, so now that I see this one was also kind of a short episode, I might retroactively decide to combine the two games into one episode. I'll have to see. That would require a little bit of video editing, or at least combining videos. So we'll see. If I guess at this point you already know if they're the two are combined or not, because you're watching it. And I'm recording and I still haven't made that decision yet. So it's like you're living in the future. Okay. So I don't see, the only people out here are Gronks, so I'm not going to risk 1, 2, 3, 4, I'll go here first. So I'm not going to risk doing any unnecessary checks against Gronks. I've done that too many times and regretted it too many times. But we can look at our stats before we go, so you see they're all pretty good. So strength 60 and toughness 60 actually. Alright, so we're not as strong as a Gronk, but we're as tough as a Gronk at this point. At least a default Gronk. Alright, so there's another win for us. And another star performance by Thusain. And not a lot of checks thrown, but we did get a little bit of carnage. Overview, MVP, I'm guessing Thusane again. Yeah. Alright, so that was our last regular season game. And so the next time will be the first game of the postseason tournament. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry. Hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.